Hi, boys and girls. Today is your last day of editing and revising your formal letter. And once you are done with this step, you are going to be turning your letter into Google Classroom to the assignment for your final draft of your letter. So we are going to be using this editing checklist today to go through your letter and make sure that you have the correct capitalization, punctuation, you have complete sentences, you have proper grammar, all of those good things. So this is the editing step in the writing process, and it's our last step that we do before we finish our writing. So editing includes, like I said, checking mechanics such as grammar, capitalization, punctuation, and spelling. It's too difficult to check all those elements at the same time. So when I edit, I check them one at a time. I sometimes start with grammar. Then I make sure the verb tenses agree. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be going through your letter and you're going to be going paragraph by paragraph, sentence by sentence to make sure that you have complete sentences, you have capitalization correct, and you have correct punctuation. All right. So for the first paragraph, you're just going to choose a skill. So let's say you want to check your capitalization first. So you're going to start with your headings, make sure your name is capitalized, your recipient's name is capitalized, their name in the greeting, and then you go to your first paragraph. And again, you go sentence by sentence. So look at your first sentence. Is it properly capitalized? If yes, then move on to the next one. If not, fix your capitalization. Then you go through your writing paragraph by paragraph, sentence by sentence, doing that for each skill. So the things I want you to check for capitalization is the first word of each sentence capitalized? Are your proper nouns capitalized? So the specific names of people, places, or things. The pronoun I, so if you're talking about yourself and use I, then that should be capitalized. Historical periods, events, or documents that you might be referencing, titles of books, stories, or essays that you might be referencing, and languages and nationalities. So those should all be capitalized if you use them in your writing. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to check for your punctuation. So, do you have periods at the end of all of your sentences? Do you have commas in the correct places to create a pause or join compound sentences? Do you have question marks at the end of questions that you are posing? Do you have quotation marks around quotes where it shows that someone is speaking, if that's something you have included in your writing? And do you have exclamation points used properly when you're showing emotion or excitement? Then the last thing I want you to check for is spelling. Have you spelled your words correctly? Doing this digitally is very easy. You can see if something is spelled incorrectly, if it's underlined with a red squiggle, and it will give you suggestions as to how to spell that word correctly. So once you have gone through this editing checklist, you've made sure that your letter is absolutely perfect, and you are proud to send this off to an expert in that field and someone that you do not know. You're proud for them to read your letter. Then you are going to turn this into the assignment on Google Classroom, and we are done with our formal letter project. I'm really proud of you guys with this project. You guys have done a great job. You picked awesome topics, and I'm excited to see what we get back.